Hi everybody, myself Ramesh. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Especially today we will talk about the intermediate first year chemistry syllabus and the last 10 years model paper, especially for the intermediate public examination, IPE exams. So what are the important questions, especially in IPE exams, and the last 10 years what are the repeated questions we will discuss in today also, right? So now we can see the last minute revision chemistry, intermediate first year chemistry, IPE model paper and syllabus. You can see here the first slide, the intermediate first year chemistry, the last minute revision, LMR, last minute revision, the chapter. So in intermediate first year chemistry total 13 chapters, or simply you can say number of topics. So the first one is the atomic structure, and second one is the classification of elements and periodicity in properties. Third one is the chemical bonding and molecular structure, and fourth one is states of matter, gases and liquids, and fifth one stoichiometry, and sixth one thermodynamic, seventh one chemical equilibrium and acids and base, and eighth one hydrogen and its compound, ninth one S block elements, like you can call as the alkali and alkaline earth metals, and 10th one is the P block elements, means the group 13th elements boron family, and 11th one chapter is the P block elements group 14, that is called as a carbon family, and 12th one is the environmental chemistry, and 13th one organic chemistry, some basic principle and techniques and hydrocarbons. These are the our intermediate first year chemistry syllabus, especially in IIT, JEE also, and the MSET, and you can see here in IPE exam. So this is the intermediate first year chemistry, total 13 chapters in intermediate first year. Now you can see that what is the first one paper. See what is the model paper of first year chemistry, especially in IPE exam, intermediate public exam. So the intermediate first year, there is a total 3 hours time, and I was see here May 2024 paper I was given here, and the paper 1, and the maximum marks is the 60 marks. So the intermediate first year chemistry IPE paper total is divided into 3 sections. Section 1, section A is the 10 questions they will give you, very short answer question. We need to attempt 10 by 10 questions. So each question is carried 2 marks. So total 10 into 2, 20 marks. And next one, section B, and we can see discuss section wise. So anyhow, the May 2024 intermediate IPE exam, you can see the first one section, A1 section, total 10 questions. What you will see the all very short answer questions, and each questions carry 2 marks. That is very important. You can see the first one question is what is chemical axis and demand, BOD, and second one is what is allotropy, and give the crystalline allotropes of the carbon. That is the second one question. And third one question is what is homogeneous equilibrium, and write any two homogeneous reaction, and why. Fourth one is why pressure cooker is used for cooking food on hills, and fifth one is describe the important uses of sodium carbonate, and sixth one name the common components of photochemical smugs, and seventh one write the uses of ZSM fine, and eighth one question is write the complete electronic configuration of any two alkaline earth metals. Ninth one question is how many moles of glucose are present in 5.23 grams of glucose. The molecular weight of glucose here is given 180. And last question is the how is nitrobenzene prepared. This is the May 2024 question in IPE exams. So total 10 questions in first section. We need to write total 10 by 10. Each question is carry 2 marks. Now you will move into the section A. The section A, what are the question you can see. Section B, the section B is the total 6 questions. Okay, total you need to write each questions, any 6 questions. Each questions carry 4 marks. 6 for the 24 marks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in the B section total 8 questions are there. Here is any 6 question you can need to attempt. Each questions carry 4 marks. So here is 8 questions, means there is a 2 questions are extra, means options. So here is good for B section. So the 11th one question is the explain the hybridization involved in SF6 molecules. And 12th question is explain the formation of coordinate covalent bond with one example. And 13th one, deduce that Boyle's law or Charles law from kinetic gas equation. 14th one, give two methods of preparation of diboron. 15th question, explain intensive and extensive intensive properties. And 16th one, balance the following redox reaction by ion electron method. Here is given that equation, manganese and sulfur, and need to make in acidic condition. So 17th one is the name the isotopes of hydrogen. What is the ratio of the mass of those isotopes? And 18th one, write the conjugated acids, conjugate base of each of the following: OH, H2O, HCO3, H2O2. This is the section B. Total 8 questions. You need to attempt only 6 questions. Each questions carry 4 marks. So total is the 24. Now you can coming to that section C. Section C is having here total 3 questions. We need to write 2 questions only. So 1 question is for option. So answer any 2 questions. Each questions carry 8 marks. So this is our very long answer question. So you can see the 19th one. How are the quantum number N, L and M arrived at? Explain the significance of this quantum number. 21 bit, you can see the 20 question. Define IV, ionization energy 1, ionization energy 2. Why is IE2 is greater than IE1 for a given atom? Discuss the factors that affect IE of an element. 21. Describe 2 methods of preparation of ethane. Give any 3 reactions of ethane. So this is the May 2024 paper, A section, B section and 3 section questions. So if you learn this all the question, definitely I hope definitely will get you total good marks. Now coming to that March 2024 paper, February and March 2024 paper, you can see the these questions in section A is the same on the 10 questions. So what is chemical oxygen demand? This is already is repeated. And second one, lithium salts are mostly hydrated. Why? And the name any 2 man-made silicates. And fourth one, which oxides cause acid rains? What is the pH value? And fifth one, describe the importance of plaster of Paris and give the hybridization of carbon in CO3 and diamond, graphites and fullerene. And seventh one, state Graham's law of diffusion. And the eighth one is what is the redox concept and give an example. Ninth one is the what is meant by the ionic product of water. Write IUP is the name of this one. This is the section A in the March 2024 paper. You can see the section B paper. You can see the section B again. The 6th question you need to attempt. Explain the hybridization of involved in SF6 molecules. Very simple. Describe the Boyle's law and Charles law from the kinetic gas. Already this previous paper was a repeated question. And what are the general properties of ionic compound in 13th one. And 14th one also mostly balanced following redox reaction of ion electron methods. And H2O2 and iron Ft and ferric Fe3 and H2O, how this acidic condition form. And 16th one already is repeated questions. Explain the extensive intensive properties. And 16th one, write the conjugated acid and base pairs, illustrate with one example. 17th one, name the isotopes of hydrogen and what is the ratio of the masses of these isotopes. So this very important question. And 18th one is the explain the borax weight test with the suitable example. So this is the B section questions. Now we can move on to the C questions. C section questions. The answer any 2 questions, each questions carry 8 marks. So you can see the 19th one. This is also repeated questions in every IPE exam. So what are the postulates of Bohr's model of hydrogen atom? Discuss the importance of this model to explain various series of line spectra of hydrogen atom. So this is question very important, mostly repeated question. And next one is the 20. Write the SI of the S, P and D block elements. And 21 is the how does acetylene react with the following reagents. give the corresponding equation and name of the product formed in the reaction. So water, halogen, hydrogen, hydrogen halides. So this is that March 2024. Now we can come to the March 2025. This is the latest paper. Recently, people who attempt that intermediate first year IPE exam, I was mentioned here. You can see the March 2025 paper. So March 2025 paper, you can see here that very simple, the IP question paper. The states the law of chemical equilibrium, first question. Second one is the Boltzmann constant, the value and give its value. And third one is the empirical formula of compound is H2O and its molecular weight is 90, and calculate the molecular formula of the compound. And fourth one, lithium salt are the mostly hydrated why. Fifth one, describe the importance uses of caustic soda. Very simple question. And sixth one, how does graphite function as a lubricant? Seventh one, what is producer gas? Eighth one, what is pan? And what effect is caused by it? And ninth one, what is chemical oxygen demand? So, and IUPAC name of this one, aldehydes, nitrogen, nitro 2 aldehydes. This is that section 1, latest the people who wrote in March 2025 paper. Now you can see the section B, answer any 6 questions. Each questions carry 4 marks. You can see the 11th one, explain the hybridations involved in PCl5 molecules. And 12th one, balance the following redox reaction. This is the repeated bit. And ion electron method. You can see the chromium and sulfur dioxide in SD condition you need to do. And 13th one, this is also very repeated questions. Extensive intensive properties, compulsory question in every IPE exams. And 14th one, explain the structure of diborane. 15th one, question is name the isotopes of hydrogen. What is the ratio of the mass of these isotopes? Okay. And 16th one, deduce the Graham's law and the Dalton's law of kinetic gas equation. And 17th one question is write the conjugated acids, conjugated base of each of the following. And here is mentioned some compounds name. And 18th one question is explain the formation of coordinate covalent bond with one example. Okay. Now we move on to the section C. Section C, you need to write total 3 questions. When it 2 questions we need to write. So this is that you can see 2 questions carrying 8 marks. How does the quantum number n, l and m arrived at and explain the signification of quantum number? These are the previous paper repeated question. Define that this is also repeated question. And see the 21st, discuss the Marconi rules and Kharash effect. So that's these 2 questions are every IPE exam repeated question. So students compulsory they need to learn these questions in it is very important. Now we move on to that June 2023. This is that short answer question, and you can see this is the B section, and you can see these questions are very important. And section C, these questions are repeated IPE question. Then you come on to the March 23 question. This is the repeated questions of March 23 paper. I was mentioned here. You can see go through these all the questions in section A, and then you can see the section B. These are the all questions of this previous exam. Just you can practice, and you can see that section C questions, repeated questions also here. Then you come on to the March 2020 paper. You can see that March 2020 paper also some of repeated. You can see section A, total 10 questions. Most of the questions are repeated. And next you can see here. And section B, the explain the hybridization involved in PCl5. This is the ionic bond, Boyle's bond. These are that section B. And then you can move on to the section C. This is the repeated questions. Then you can come into the March 2019 question paper. This is that section A questions. March 2019. This is the section B questions, and this is the section C questions 19, 20 and 21. Most of the repeated questions, and these are the questions. These I hope what I was shown in these papers, definitely you can practice this, definitely you will be pass, guarantee. So really if you like this video, please like, share, comment and subscribe my YouTube channel. So these questions you can practice, guarantee